So you remember how at the beginning of the last episode I did a small recap to fill you in on the stuff you missed because I wanted to go back and retrace my steps and do a bunch of mostly uneventful and uninteresting exploration? Well, we're going to do that again, but instead of doing a recap of stuff I've already done, I'm going to go play now and we're just going to have jump cuts. So you can see it as it happens, assuming anything happens. I don't know what's going to happen, hopefully something. Okay, we got a new stained note, so why don't we go ahead and read that. We also got this buff out code last time. Don't worry about it. So, liquor shipment finally came in today. Didn't realize working here would be like working in a dry state. Just need to keep it out of sight of security in Sinclair and ought to take the edge off the day. Keep it stashed in the back. Is this the absinthe? Because I've been finding absinthe, and that's new to me. Okay. So I just found this terminal in Puesta del Sol North, and I don't think we've read it yet, so we're going to go ahead and do that right now. There was a raid. Villa security showed up today and searched the place. Domino must have made the chief mad, so this was payback. Had all of our stashes tucked away when they arrived. They didn't find much. Chief tried to be all hard with us about keeping our noses clean, ranted about casino policy, that Sinclair's a tight buttocks. I'm sick of these spot checks and being stripped by the casino search programs every time I enter the villa. What's his issue with Kim's? He could use some. So could that pretty bride-to-be, although she looks half doped up with that expression of hers. Med-X from the looks of it. Oh, really? Tragic. Hey, look, guys, a cursed object. You can see right through the back of it. Neat, huh? Well, would you look at this? Automatic rifle upgraded internals. Oh, yeah. Never before in my life did I think I would be harvesting tin cans to make horrible, horrible martinis in. But here we are. I think I want to go look around in the medical district where Christine is from again. Whoa! Do a flip, buddy! How do you fit a crutch in a desk? Is this the one I missed last time? Because last time I missed a terminal. It was this one. So we can get the Med-X code. This is a restricted dispenser code for use in the vending machines. Downloading. Well, good. And we can read about them. Codes for the public dispensers arrived today. Sinclair instructed us in their use in case of emergency. Should be able to get stems and other treatments from the machines. Sinclair indicated it could dispense more based on the nature of the medical emergency or the subject's condition. Among the codes, he kept asking if we could make sure the code for Med-X was backed up. He must have said it 3 times. I don't think he realized it. Must have been stress. Made a backup for the code on this terminal just in case. So what if he was addicted to Med-X and he was raiding people for their drugs and he had a no-chem policy so he could take all their chems and then use them? That's some deep lore right there. I'm not sure that's the case, but we can pretend it is. So I've been in the police station a bunch. I just checked out the medical district again. Why don't we check out residential? Maybe there was something in here in Dean's area that I missed. I'm about to find out. Well, would you looky here? It's a Dean Domino's stash, and I will take everything in it. That brings us up to 10 of 15. We're getting there. And with all that out of the way, I think I'm ready to get started. I know there's absolutely no way I found everything I missed, but I feel a little bit better knowing that I found a couple things. So, Christine is waiting for us over here like a little princess. She is ready to go. I'm sure she is eager to help us with the gala. Am I floating, or is she short? She's short. She's super short. Is she a child? Is she a teenager? Is she a youngster? I hope not. Poor thing. Hi, Christine. Christine is looking at the fountain. Her eyes narrowed. She then scans the courtyard's perimeter, gauging the distance. She glances at your wrist and then back at the fountain. Okay. What is it? We can use our science knowledge to suggest that Elijah is using our Pip-Boy to establish the projector's connection. She nods, raises her hands, palms facing each other, and rotates in a 180-degree arc and then back again. You think he might be close then. Any ideas where? She surveys the area, focusing upwards, then glances at the casino and frowns, and then back to the east and west. Christine holds out her hand and motions for your Pip-Boy. Oh, is she going to do something? Is she going to upgrade it? Let's show it to her. Christine studies the Pip-Boy intently, turning your arm around as if your wrist sensor module that she just found. She doesn't seem interested in the screen. She studies the exterior, then the casing. She seems to something. I cannot read fast enough, Christine. I'm sorry. I'm not good enough at this. Let's just wait for her to finish what she's doing. Her fingers stab through the red buttons, narrowing to the local map. She scrolls into the Sierra Madre's main gate and frowns. She calls up the local map for the Puesta del Sol switching station room, and her expression loses something. She looks at you and points to the marker on your Pip-Boy and then points west and tilts her head. Okay, yeah, so that's where you need to go. Why do you think he wants you in the switching station? She frowns and then makes a motion as if typing at keys and then points at you and raises her left wrist and pantomimes. She points at you and then her and then looks left and right and raises two fingers, tries to type, and then pauses and slowly shakes her head. Neither Dean nor Dog have the technical aptitude to man the switching station. She slowly nods. She looks impressed. Oh, good. We impressed her with our smarts. I can't read fast, but at least I'm still smart. I can read much faster when I'm not trying to do it out loud. Things would be a lot easier if you did 1 snap for yes and 2 snaps for no. Should I suggest that? Would she go along with that? I don't know if I should suggest that. What if she takes that wrong? What if she thinks that's mean? Okay. Medicine 75. Those facial scars weren't done by the auto doc. The throat scar was. Oh. She nods slowly and then puts her hand in front of her throat and closes it and then points at you. I can't restore your voice. We'd need a real auto doc to do that. Oh, like the ones that are inside the actual casino itself? She shivers slightly and then shakes her head. Oh no, of course she won't want to go back in there. Of course she won't. I don't understand why they shaved you bald. I mean, that's kind of irrelevant, but yeah. Christine looks blankly at you, then touches her head and smiles and shakes her head. So you cut your own hair off? She waves her hands and shakes her head, then nods in the direction of the casino. No, wait, I want to hear this. You were bald before? She nods with an exasperated look and makes a circle with her hands and repeats it twice more, then raises her hands. She puts both in front of her and then makes a motion with her hands as if writing something. Intelligence 7. That's a Brotherhood of Seal symbol, right? You're a scribe. She nods and looks impressed. Man, I'm not impressive, but thank you, Christine. I love you. How did you get out here? She shrugs and points at you and shrugs. Were you here before? Did Elijah bring you? She moves her fingers in a wide circle, then raises her hands over her eyes. You were looking for someone. She nods and raises a finger. Elijah. I bet it's Elijah. Oh my gosh, did she come here to save him and she's done this? A man? It's a man, right? She nods and makes a motion with her hands around her chin, drawing it down, and then raises her hands and clenches them at the sky. An angry bearded man. She points at your Pip-Boy. Oh my gosh, she came here for him. Whoa, whoa, pause. Hang on, pause. Is this Veronica's love interest? Because Veronica liked another lady, and they couldn't be together ultimately. And she's short, so she's young. She might be like Veronica's age. I don't know, maybe I'm reaching too far, but that would be really something. The man on the Pip-Boy's holotape, Elijah. She nods and looks concerned and then taps the side of her head and expands her hands. Someone smart. She nods and circles her ears. And nuts. She frowns. Okay. Sounds like it's pretty important to you to find this person. She frowns, raises 2 fingers, and has them walk together, and then she looks down on the 2 fingers and becomes angry. She then chops her hand down and draws the 2 fingers apart. One of the fingers she points at herself. He cut you off from someone. Oh my gosh, it's Veronica. She nods. Holy crap! For real? Are you joking? Husband! She frowns, shakes her head. Even more so at husband. Wife! I kind of want to go with boyfriend though, because that's funny. But I know who it is. Come on, it's wifey. She shakes her head, but rolls it side to side. Girlfriend. I mean, it wasn't wife. It was girlfriend. Girlfriend. She hesitates and then waves her hand. Oh my goodness gracious, I can't believe this. You were lovers. She nods and looks at you surprised. I mean, I'm telling you, I already figured this out without your context clues, Christine. You don't think I understand love? I do. She raises an eyebrow and looks at you. Oh my gosh. I'm not trying to brag. I understand how important a loved one can be. Yeah. She nods slowly, studying you. She seems to be gauging you again. Oh my gosh, you're my new BFF? We're all gonna be friends? She makes a slow circling motion after a moment and taps her wrist. Okay, yeah, we've been wasting too much time. More questions. She raises an eyebrow and then tilts her head slightly. Veronica is not gonna be happy about this. Things would be a lot easier if you did 1 snap for yes and 2 snaps for no. She smiles humorlessly and then nods. She shakes her head slowly. Then she looks at you. Her face is wrinkled into a humorless smile. Come on, girl. Don't you have a sense of humor? You knew Veronica. Oh, shaking and nodding. She'd rather shake and nod than do the snaps. Okay. Other questions? She looks exasperated and waves her hand in a circle in front of her. I'm sorry. How did you get into the auto dock? She moves her fingers in a circle, frowns, and then drags her hand over her eyes. She raises them again and points to you. I didn't bring you here. She frowns and glances at your feet and then nods. Then she raises an eyebrow and points at you and makes a circle and points at your feet. Okay. Do you know how to get out of here? She points in the direction of the main gate and then points at your collar, shakes her head, and locks her hands around her neck. Then her hands lash outwards, fingers splayed, and she rolls her eyes back after a second. Something. Wait. So once the collars are gone, we can just leave? She nods slowly, as if thinking, and then raises an eyebrow, looks skeptical, then shrugs. She points downward, makes a circle around her, and then back at the same spot. Her fingers drift, circling, and she makes some... I have no idea what you're saying. I'm sorry. She looks exasperated. I know! I can't. I'm telling you, I'm just not that good. Can't you communicate some other way? You can write, can't you? Christine frowns and then pauses and traces one of the scars on her head with a finger. She then makes a motion as if picking up a pencil and tries to write and then shakes her head. Did they cut out the part of your brain that does that? Something to do with the surgery. She pauses, then draws a jagged symbol like electricity in the air and then puts on an odd, staring face. She keeps the blank face for a second, then slowly blinks and looks around. She looks at her hands and shakes them, and they go limp. That's a specific form of brain surgery using electrodes. It's pre-war. She nods slowly and then makes the motion of typing and drawing X's and lines in the air and then gives a thumbs up. You can still do numbers and calculations. She nods. Well, that is bizarre. So what, is she like a lobotomy patient? More questions. She frowns and cups her hand to her ear. Oh, she's listening. I'm listening. Oh, that's so cute. She's so cute. What weapons are you good at? She draws a jagged lightning bolt in the air, phantomimes a grenade, and then pulls an imaginary knife from behind her back. Then she moves her feet, shoulder width apart, holds her hands up in martial arts stance, and turns both hands. Then she holds up a pistol, takes aim as if sighting along the barrel, and shoots and nods. Okay, so explosives, energy weapons, melee, unarmed, and guns. Is that all? Seems like you're well trained. She shrugs slightly and then waits. Okay. Do you know what those machines around the villa are? She shakes her head, then pauses and makes a small circle with her thumb and forefinger. She points at you and then makes the motion of putting something in her palm. Yeah, the coins. You want a small circle. Here's a Sierra Madre chip. I'll need that back. She examines the chip for a second, raises it to her eye, and then turns it to the side, gauging its diameter and width. She runs her finger along the surface slowly, checking the engraving, and then she tosses the chip back at you. She pretends to look around, sees something on the floor, and pretends to bend down and pick it up. She then looks at you and nods. Yeah, there's more all over. She frowns and looks frustrated for a moment, thinking, yeah, I didn't quite get that one, babe. I'm so sorry. She stands still for a second and then stops and slowly makes the motion of bending down and scooping something up. She then holds the imaginary object in her hands as if it's heavy and puts it in front of her on a table. She then hefts the object, and it looks like a small box, and pours it into the top of the object, looks at it, and then reaches down. So you can make more of those at a workbench with the right materials. She smiles and nods. Okay. All right. Well, Christine. She points at your Pip-Boy and makes a motion of opening it up and removing something from it. She then raises her hand in motions of smashing it and holding up the remains. You need a battery, like a fission battery, and scrap metal. She nods, impressed, then points at you and her and makes a circle. Oh, this is so strange. Can you teach me how to do it? She nods, and then she makes a series of hand motions to represent weight and amounts. Okay, Christine has taught you the coin operator perk, allowing you to make Sierra Madre chips from metal slugs at workbenches using fission batteries and scrap metal. More questions, baby doll. She looks exasperated. I know, I'm so sorry. Let's travel together, okay? Let's go. She nods. Christine has given you the signal interference perk. This perk grants you a short period of time near a speaker before your bomb collar starts to activate, as well as increasing the amount of time before your bomb collar detonates by 50%. Well, that may be useful. Come on, darling. Let's get you to your place. Everything should be safe in there unless these ghost people are respawning. She looks at the machine and frowns. She points at the narrow slot on the side and raises an eyebrow. Okay. So, yeah, if the ghost people haven't respawned, we should be fine. I'll do my best to keep up reading her dialogue, but it goes by a little bit fast. I do apologize for the mistakes I am making and how it is not perfect. It would be better if I had read it before, but hey, here we are. So we get what we get, and we don't get upset. That's the name of the game. Alright, Christine motions at the ground and makes a snapping motion with her hand and then taps her eye and pantomimes walking slowly as if looking in front of her. Oh, your eyes are sparkly, Christine. They look pretty. Christine crouches down. They look pretty. No wonder Veronica liked you. You have such pretty eyes. Come on, baby doll. Let's go. She seems like a nice person, too. Christine's eyes dart around the walls and the ceiling. She glances at the exit and then takes a slow breath. Sweat appears on her brow. Why are you so upset, honey? Don't be so upset. Don't be this upset. Just need to get you over to that switching station. Christine looks at you, touches her throat, and frowns. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. You don't even understand. Me and Ver, we go way back. We're buddies. I basically saved her entire life and made everything way better for her than it was previously. Christine nods at the ground, points at her eyes, and then points at the ground as if warning. Look out for traps. I'm sure that's what she's saying. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of pick up some stuff over here. Electric box fuse. That's quite a few of those I've found by now. I haven't explored over in... Oh. Who? No, I don't want to rearm the trap. But who are you? A wastelander? The combat knife. Grenade and some chips. The old hand outfit. This is the first person of this type I've seen. Let's go downstairs, Christine. Let's be healthy, though. I'm taking my stim packs, but I think I want to just have a little bit of extra stuff, too. And then we'll go in your switching station. I just didn't look over in this part yet, so... Christine scans the area. She seems to be on edge, checking... For what? What are you checking for, darling? Okay. Oh, I do want the cigarettes. So here's the terminal. Let's see what it says. Contracts. We have a sweet deal here. I let Mr. Yesterday know that. There's two know that's. I let Mr. Yesterday know that. We might need to renegotiate our arrangement and move the percent around. Left records in maintenance in case things got difficult. Blow this death trap wide open. Agreed to discuss things in the switching station so we wouldn't be overheard. Yeah, so this place is a death trap. We're going to need to do something to make it safe for Christine to be here because I don't want anything bad to happen to this babe. I wonder... Can I give you back to Veronica? I mean, not that you can, like, really give people to anything, but I don't know. I mean, I can't imagine that would make Veronica very happy to see what's happened to you. But I guess it's better than not knowing, right? Let's see. Visit. Sinclair was a lot more level than I was expecting, especially after Mr. Yesterday's cracks. He's sharper than one of those knives, too. He asked a lot of good questions about the Foundation, some I couldn't even answer. Didn't bother him, though. He knows engineering, and that's for sure. Worried that he's going to see through the villa and see it for the cardboard town that it is. Ooh, cardboard town, huh? I'm still collecting the coffee cups. I don't know if I'll be able to take them out of here or not. But I'm taking them. There's just so much stuff I want to take. So. I guess I can at least take some of them. Your Madre chips. Alright. Should I go up this way? I don't know. Should I? What's over this way? Oh man, if only this computer wasn't busted. I want to read more of the story. Oh, is this for the service entrance? I super hope it is. I super hope it is. Okay. So this key might be useful for us. Come on, Christine, hurry up. We don't want to be in the cloud too long, dear. Okay, so this is the switching station. Christine's eyes dart around the walls and the ceiling. She glances at the exit and takes a slow breath. Sweat appears on her brow. Yeah, I know you're freaked out, babe. It's okay. It's okay to be freaked out. You're alright, baby. Come on. Okay, so I've traveled here with her. Repair the electrical box to gain access to the rest of the switching station. Christine's counter frequency is temporarily blocking the speaker. Okay, okay. Okay, so I have a few electrical thingies. What do I do with them? Do I slot them in this? No? It won't open without power running to it? What are you pointing to, baby doll? Here we go. I love you. The circuit breaker looks to have been jury-rigged at some point in the past, but it's currently in need of repair. I mean, I think I have the parts to fix it, but let's see if I can do it this way. Using the parts you've acquired, you're able to fix the circuit breaker and get power running again. There we go. Creepy sounds. Okay, let's read this terminal. Welcome, Mr. Innes. To Director Simons. To Conrad Simons from William Innes. Simons, the ventilation system is on the fritz again, and I need to even out the power distribution manually for the new generator we're bringing online. It's positively sweltering down in that cramped little room, and you know I don't cope well with heat. So I'd like to do the work remotely. What's the password for the backup machine again? And how about this one? This is the power regulation system status report. Ventilation's all shot to heck, which is going to be a problem when summer hits. The pipes backed up and the chambers started spewing out this red dust cloud, like rust, whatever it was. It caused the guys to start choking and vomiting. It's like the place was getting sprayed for roaches, except the bug spray was hitting us. I got the boys to the clinic and put them out of commission. Mr. Yesterday said he couldn't justify having them paid, but he'd see what he could do on the side. It sounds like he was going to get them some chems and a little green for keeping their mouth shut. Gas leak. Minimum power level required 43%. Power currently supplied 85%. Acceptable variations from normal plus or minus 15%. Largest variation in the past 24 hours was 36%. Automatic systems are offline. Warning. Large fluctuations in power detected. Large energy expenditures are to be avoided at all costs under these conditions. Report this to the foreman in charge at once. Well, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but he is gone. He is dead and gone for a long time now. Okay, tick, tick, tick. I like you, Christine. I like that you can jam these things up. That's really nice of you. Oh, there's another one? Hang on, let me get ready for it. I want to make sure I'm prepared. Beeping a lot slower, but I just want to go back. Come on, baby doll. Oh, there's that one. Thank goodness. Programmer's Digest. I have 2 of those now in here. Okay, so where is that thing? Christine nods at the toxic cloud below and then makes a walking motion with her fingers. Yeah, I know. It's not great, but, I mean, hey, what are we gonna do? Where is it? Christine crouches down. Thank you, Christine. I'm proud of myself, guys. I figured out the epic Christine lore all on my own. I feel like I did a really good job. She's a little scary. That was a little frightening right now. But I mean, anybody running out of nowhere at you would be frightening. Go over to this side. I might want to buy more stim packs out of those machines. That one's shielded. I'm gonna have to do something. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good. Okay, I just popped some kind of trap, but that's alright. One thing at a time, guys. One thing at a time. So that has one correct. So it's the E at the end that's correct. There we go. Alright, what's in here? Turn the speaker off, and let's read the status report. Non-essential systems. Announcement system. Warning, one of the 4 speakers are offline. Please contact IT to resolve. Alright, can I get away from this grenade thing fast enough? Christine, run! Christine! Nope, I can't. Oh, we died together. Veronica would be so upset. Oh, wait, maybe you're not dead. You look like you got back up. You want to pick me back up, babe? No? Okay, well, you know, that's alright. Have this little save. Oh, look. Yep. Tick, tick, tick. And then wherever this one is. Oh, tick, tick, tick. Oh, how did that not? Okay. So, let's go back down again. And this time I will disarm the grenade bouquet. Oh, this is mean. This is mean right here. Do you see this? This is some mean stuff. This is cruel and unusual, and they shouldn't do it. Up, up, up. Yep, a little arrow pointing this way. Let's get past the shielded guy. But this time, I will be careful. I need to look at the side for the thing. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Nope, Christine, don't. Christine, don't. Man! That's so difficulty. At least I know where the grenades are. I saw where they dropped from that time. Christine, no! Oh no, that was so bad. I'm so sorry. I want to hug you. I'm trying my best. It's just not very good. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. That made me feel so bad. Christine, you're not dumb. You should have moved. You're smart. You have more to live for. Maybe. I mean, I'm actually not sure that you do. Like, what do you have to live for outside of this place, huh? Anything much? If I wasn't on the verge of death, I'd probably do a little bit hotter. Okay, where's the grenades? Okay. I'm a little worried right now. Oh. Okay, it seems like I've done it. So that's got 4 out of 6. That doesn't have enough. It doesn't have enough. There we go. Okay, turn that speaker off. And we've already read the status report, so I'm gonna say I'm good. I'm gonna take his stim packs and his dynamite and his outfit, because why not? Dean's electronics! How wonderful! Gross, he's so gross. Christine, I'm so sorry. I didn't want you to end up like him. My poor baby doll. Wait, let me just... There they are. Look at that. Look at that sneaky. Oh. Man. I've disarmed these before, so do I have to disarm that instead of disarming the tripwire? Whatever, who cares? Who cares? Let's go this way. You know what? I'm gonna actually quick save. I'm worried about Christine. I'm so worried about you. I'm so sorry. She seems frightened. You poor baby. I don't want to do anything bad to Christine. I can't believe I got her killed like that. I feel awful. Okay, here's another terminal. What is this? Subject, in case of emergency. In case of emergency, all non-essential systems are to be shut down immediately to help the automatic systems balance the load. Should the automatic systems fail, your foreman will assign one of you to enter the manual override chamber located adjacent to the main regulator. Well, that just doesn't sound very hot, guys. Okay. Now let's just force this one. We have 100%. Okay, do we need to go into utility? Oh, look, Sugar Bomb. She looks around and nods towards the terminal on the far side of the room. This one, huh? Oh man, that's a very hard lock. Are those armor-piercing rounds? That's something. Okay, there's something out there that Christine is blocking the frequency for. What is that? La Fantoma? Nice. Okay, what does this ventilation system control do? Warning, the ventilation system should only be taken down for routine maintenance. What happens if I activate it? Turning on the ventilation system. You hear a loud noise coming from the room to the west. It sounds as if the ventilation systems are firing up, clearing the cloud from the switching station basement and sections of the Puesta del Sol streets. Well, that's hot. That's good news. Okay, that one's gonna need to be taken down. Is that turret over there bad news? I think it is. Maybe I should just get rid of it really quick. Alright. Okay, so the terminal to disconnect that one, I know I'm quick saving a lot. I just don't want to repeat of what just happened. So maybe if I can get in here or somewhere, we can turn that off, please. Rate. Post. So rate had one correct. So last had one correct. Hang on, I have to either like replenish my tries or something. Stud removed. Need some more matching ones. Stud removed. That's not what I want, babe. Allowance is replenished. That's what I was going for. So, I already tried last and it was a no. Fact. Gain. Okay. I should have known it wasn't fact. Oh well. If it wasn't last, it wouldn't be fact, because there's a T at the end. But whatever. Turn that speaker off. Check the status report. Announcement system warning. 3 of the 4 speakers are offline. Please contact IT to resolve. Maintenance report. It didn't take long to find the problem. Heading down the main pipe, we hit traces of the gas. Not the full red stuff like last time, though. Minor blessing. The kicker was that despite the sealant, it still got inside the suit. Turns out the gas eroded the metal off the suit's locks. So not only did one of the boys get exposed, everyone who went down there got locked in their suits. So that's deep lore for the ghost people, right? Disengaged lock. I don't know what lock I disengaged, but open now. Look at this really big bee. Bee. Okay. Worried there might be more turrets in here. Christine's eyes dart in the direction of the screeching sound. You poor thing, don't be upset. Ennis's key. And this terminal. What is this one about? Locker key. Oh, nope. Suit damage. I clicked suit damage first. Sure, the docs at the clinic got mad, but we didn't have any choice if we wanted to get medical attention after the gas hit us. So we cut his suit open with one of those surplus steak knives. Things could cut through a T-bone like it was hot butter. Rest of us tried to pry the locks on our own suits. Finally had to use the knives on our own too. I can't wait until this job is over and we can let the villa collapse on itself. They'll be too busy at the casino anyway. Locker key. Old man Ennis left his key on one of the consoles again, so making this note to remind myself to give it back next time I see him. We should stuff his locker full of dandy boy apples or something. Maybe then he'd be less forgetful. I mean, I want some dandy boy apples. Sounds yummy. There's an elevator? Oh my goodness. Whoa, Christine motions at you and points to the door uneasily and then makes a pulling motion with her hands. I need you to go to the manual bypass room and regulate the power. Christine glances at the elevator and her expression becomes worried. Then she looks back at you and reluctantly shakes her head. Okay. Terrifying presence. Oh my gosh, it's my first chance to ever use terrifying presence and it's on Christine. Get in that elevator, I'll make those scars on your face. Pleasant memory. I'm not gonna say it. I can't do this to Christine. I want to be scary, but not like to her. Why did I even take this perk? It apparently wasn't a good idea, but it sounded fun at the time. I'll find a way without you going down there. I mean, I kind of want to ask what's wrong. Is it because of the gas? Is it because of the evil gas? Christine studies the elevator frame and raises her hands and then sets them down, then raises them up again. She gives a silent sigh of exasperation and frowns at the elevator. Her hand brushes the sides of her face, tracing the scar. I don't know what the problem is. Her face becomes angry. She points to the elevator, points downward, then wraps her arms around her and shakes her head. Okay, she's not going down there. I'll find a different way. She smiles in relief and nods and opens her mouth slightly and then closes it in frustration because she can't say thank you. She points at you, makes a fist, and puts it against her chest and nods. Okay. No problem. Desk. That's funny. She interrupted me when I was looking at desk. Ooh. Hologram rifle reinforced components. So that's 2 mods for the thing now. This says a hard lock, but I don't know why I would even need to open this. Separation. So it's not ending in TION. It's not ending in ION at all. So what do these ones have in common? It would just be the IO. Okay. But it wouldn't end in an N? Do any of these have? There... No. No, no, no. Maybe it's... Oh, it has to be those. You know what? I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna open it up again. Maybe I just got a bad set of words that time. We have to be very patient for it to open. Okay, progresses. I don't think that would be it. 4 out of 10. Sunglasses. Oh, that's only one? So the ones that were matching were at the beginning? Provisions. Okay, there we go. Deactivate the turret system. I don't know what the point of that was because I already shot the thing to death, but hey. Should I go down there? That's what this pipe is for, right? Letting me go down here. It looks kind of dangerous. I don't know. So I just have to find a way to not send Christine down the death elevator. So how are we going to do it then? If only she could speak to me, I'm sure she would know what we're doing. There's like nothing down here. I don't know why I came down here because there's apparently a bunch of whole lot of nothing. Not just a whole lot of nothing, a bunch of whole lot of nothing. Christine shakes her head as you approach the edge of the catwalk. She turns away from the catwalk and begins looking around. Girl, what? You're gonna have to be more descriptive than that. I do my little turn on the catwalk, Christine. So... remote maintenance terminal. Well, here's the thing. I have a couple programmer books that I can read. We're so close with this. Also, I should really use my copy of Dean's Electronics, shouldn't I? These ones that are almost at 100, like lockpicking and science and repair, I just think it would be so much more satisfying to find books to level that out to max than to do it myself. But, you know, maybe next time I level up, maybe when I level up to 30, I will just finish these out because it's getting a little frustrating, right? And if I level up in here and I finish lockpicking and science, then I'll be able to at least get into all the stuff that I've missed so far. So I am aware that that's probably the best thing to do. I just thought it would be fun to find the books. Maybe it's not optimal, but I thought it would be fun. What am I going to do with those books now? Read them to Boone? I don't think he's interested. So yeah, we have a Programmer's Digest. And I think I will just use it for this. Hopefully there's not something later that would be a better use. So there we go. We have a big bonus now. Let me in here. That one only has 2 in common. Okay. Then what about... not you. This one has the A... and what else? Does it have anything else matching? It doesn't, so it wouldn't be that. I have to have at least 2 letters matching. This one has the I and the T. No, that one only has 1. Okay. You know what? Let's see if I can remove a dud. Alright. Would it be... wouldn't. It wouldn't be any of those. I've already tried indefinitely. I don't think it would be triumphantly. I don't see anything in this that would necessarily match or be good. Immaculately? I don't think it's this either. Nope. Well, I don't want to lock myself out, so unless I can get all of my prize back, I'll have to do this again. Hey, do you remember the olden days when I used to edit out all of this? Because why would I make you watch it? Yeah, I just thought maybe we would revisit those old days when I didn't used to make you watch. So there you go, we're in. We've cracked the code. The Sierra Madre Power Regulation System. In case of emergencies, power regulation procedures can be carried out from this station. However, this practice is not recommended for regular use. Please see your supervisor concerning whether this use of this station is warranted. We're going to transfer control to this station. It's transferring. So now we have remote access and she doesn't have to go in the spooky room. That's all you needed, right? That's it, right? We're good? Christine motions to you and points to the door uneasily and then makes a pulling motion with her hand. I found a way to do the bypass from here. You should be able to just use this terminal. Christine nods gratefully and she glances in the direction of the terminal and looks at you and then smiles and gives a thumb up. Oh, I'll give you 2 thumbs up, baby. Yeah, thumbs up. Are you gonna be okay here? She nods and then gestures at your hand and offers hers. Oh, do I get a handshake? Take her hand. She gives it, she holds it, meeting your eyes intentionally for a few seconds and gives you a gentle squeeze. Oh, we'll get through this, girl. We got this. We're friends. She narrows her eyes, determined, and gives you a last nod. I love you, babe. Good luck. We lost her thing. There we go.
That's where you'll trigger the gala event. It's a ways up. I'm sure you'll find a way to climb up there.
Oh, I'm sure I will, buddy boy. I'm sure I will. Now we just need to trigger the gala event. So, since I don't know what's going to happen when I actually do that, if I have missed anything major in any of the places we have already explored, as long as it's not like a spoiler of something to come, feel free to write me in the comments and say, Missie, you didn't pick up this extra super special cool thing in the police station. And then I'll go back and I'll see if I can find it. Hints are appreciated but not required. Maybe I can figure some stuff out. I just don't want to trigger this event and lock myself out of other stuff. So, I think I've done a pretty good job at exploration. I don't think I've missed too horribly, terribly much. I wish I could have used that Programmer's Digest for something else other than this one thing, but whatever, okay? I think we're getting close, guys. We're getting close to starting up the gala event. We're going to do that next time. So yeah, be sure to let me know if there's anything else that I should be especially considerate about. And, oh, I didn't want the book. I wanted the coin. But yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's the episode. That's the game. It went pretty good. It went pretty good. So, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, friends.